Hey everyone, welcome back. In this video, we'll go through the basics of the ecosystem in Wuthering Waves, since the ecosystem plays a big part in enhancing your character's performance. Firstly, our echoes have 4 different rarities, and to collect rarity 5 echoes, you need to achieve Data Bank level 15 and Union level 30. Simply put, echoes are equipment that provide set options and additional skills. Echoes can be classified into Cost 1, Cost 3, and Cost 4 echoes. Additionally, echoes have different Sonata effects, which are set options that provide various effects. You can check all Sonata effects in the data bank. Generally, these effects are good for main or sub DPS characters. This one is for healers, and this one is for supporters. This one can be used by DPS characters instead of attribute sets depending on the situation. Your character can equip up to 5 echoes within a cost limit of 12, and it is recommended to equip 5 echoes from the same Sonata effect group to receive the second Sonata effect. In the early stages of the game, you might mix Sonata effects, but it is not recommended once you progress past the early stages. You can equip echoes with cost of double 4 and triple 1. But the cost combination of 4, double 3, and double 1 is more effective, so aim for echoes with a combination of 4, double 3, and double 1. Note that equipping identical echoes does not count towards activating the Sonata effects, so be sure to equip 5 different echoes. The skill of the echo equipped in the top slot can be used. Be aware that each echo skill has different effects, so check the desired effect and activation conditions. For example, Thundering Morphis provides the Electro and Ultimate damage buff when Final Strike hits. Every echoes provide 2 options. The upper option is random while the lower option is fixed. Additionally, the upper option varies depending on the cost of echoes, as shown in this table. Note that these values are fixed, so you don't need to worry about the numbers when farming. Just check which options you get. Echoes can be upgraded up to 25 times, which we will refer to as echo levels for simplicity. Every 5 levels, echoes can be tuned, which randomly grants an option. Here is a list of options with values. Remember, the options and their values are random for tuning, and it applies to all echoes regardless of cost. Getting all maximum values is nearly impossible, so if your value are close to average, it's best to use them for now. Currently, due to limited echo growth and tuning materials, completing the Rejuvenating Glow and Moonlit Cloud set for your healer and supporter in the 4, double 3, and double 1 cost combination, and postpone upgrading. For main dealers echoes, upgrade them to level 10 for 2 tunings. If you don't get the desired options after tuning, use them as upgrade materials for other echoes. You can decide after 1 tuning at level 5, but it makes the process harder, so 2 tunings are recommended, though you are free to decide otherwise. Note that echoes not upgraded even once cannot be used as upgrade materials, and should be used in data merge instead. The commonly recommended options for main dealers are critical rate and critical damage. If your weapon doesn't have critical rate, you can usually only get critical rate from echoes and food, making critical rate more important now. If you get either critical rate or critical damage, or another desired option, fully upgrade and use it for now, while farming for better ones. I think the most urgent content to clear is the experiment zone of the Tower of Adversity in order to open the hazard zone. In the Tower of Adversity, used characters are fixed, but echoes are not, and you can rotate echoes for healers and supporters in different parties, so one set each for healers and supporters is enough for now. Cost for echoes have fixed locations, so check the map and farm accordingly. Also, cost for echoes have fixed Sonata effects, so aim for echoes with critical rate or critical damage. For healers, aim for echoes with a healing bonus. Cost 1 and Cost 3 echoes can be farmed on the field using the detect function or by checking external sites for locations to plan your route. Cost 1 and Cost 3 echoes usually come with one of 2 predetermined Sonata effects chosen at random, making farming more difficult. Especially for Cost 3 echoes, the number of possible options is higher than for Cost 1 echoes, so farming will take longer. Dealers usually aim for elemental damage, while healers or supporters select energy regen or other needed options. For example, for Electro Damage Dealer, Electro Damage bonus with Void Thunder effect is recommended for Cost 3 echoes. In the Elusive store, you can purchase 2 Code 3 echoes with guaranteed Sonata effects with elemental damage, so don't forget to use them. Attack percentage bonus is commonly chosen option for cost 1 echoes. But for characters like Baiji, choose skill skills with HP, choose HP percentage bonus. The small tip for echo farming is using all your wave plate, then lower your soul level before echo farming. This will allow you to speed up farming significantly with lower monster level. However, once changed, you cannot change the level for 12 hours, so be cautious. When farming Dreamless, farm at the lowest level since you will not claim the rewards. Lastly, you can join any room in co mode for additional farming. This concludes the basic explanation of the ecosystem in Wuthering Waves. This might be information most of you already know, but for those who do, consider this as a refresher. For those who didn't know, I hope you learned something new. Also, feel free to leave comments if you have any additional information to share. As always, thank you so much for watching and see you in the next one. Bye guys.